We'll start with prayers, and we request all the devotees to please keep your videos on so that I feel inspired seeing all of you. Can somebody tell me what is the verse? Just to check. Yes.
42,
1 3
Prabhuji.
42.
1342.
Thank you. Just wanted to confirm. After weekend, I always confirm the verse. Okay. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Narayanam Namaskritya Naram Chaiva Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Jayamudirayet Nashtaprayeshu Bhadreshu Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya Bhagavatyuttama Shloke Bhaktir Bhavati Naishtiki कृष्णाय वासुदेवाय देवकीनन्दनाय च नन्दगोपकुमाराय गोविन्दाय नमो नमः। ॐ अज्ञानतिमिरन्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। नमः ॐ विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्त स्वामिन्निति नाम्ने नमस्ते सरस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्यदेशतारिणे वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। श्रीकृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। Hare Krishna. Welcome, dear devotees. It's so very happy to meet all of you this morning for our most auspicious daily divine discussion program, wherein we discuss one or more shlokas of Srimad Bhagavatam. So today we are continuing our journey. We are discussing from Srimad Bhagavatam, first canto, third chapter, shloka number 42. Okay, so without further ado, we'll recite the shloka. So requesting devotees to please be attentive and you can recite after me. Satu samshravayamasa Maharajam Parikshitam Prayopavishtam Gangayam Paritam Paramarshibhi. Satu samshravayamasa Maharajam Parikshitam Prayopavishtam Gangayam Paritam Paramarshibhi. Satu samshravayamasa Maharajam Parikshitam Prayopavishtam Gangayam Paritam Paramarshibhi. So any devotees want to recite? You can raise your hands, we'll give you a chance. What happened? Usually there's competition, there's transcendental fighting with devotees. I will recite today. Yes, Nisha Prabhu, you can start.
Hare Krishna Prabhu. Thank you. Satu samshravayamasa Maharaja Parikshitam Prayopavishtam Garayam Paritam Parami
Paramarshibhi.
Paramshribihi
Parama Rishibhi. It's like that. Paramarshibhi.
Paramarishibi.
Okay, and this is,
Thank you.
although it looks like Ra, this is actually Gangayam. Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Nisha Prabhu always goes first and she gets the corrections. Yes, Neelam Mataji.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji Sadhu Pranam. Satu sanshravayamasa Maharajam Parikshitam Prayopavishtam Gangayam Paritam Param Shribi.
Thank you.
Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Thank you, Prabhu. Yes, Krishna Kumar Prabhu.
Hare Krishna. Satu samsravayam asha Maharajam Parikshitam Prayopavishtam Gangayam Paritam Paramarsibhi.
Thank you, Prabhu. Her Grace Anand Manjuri Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Prabhu.
सातु संश्रावयामास महाराजं परीक्षितं पविष्टं गरायां परितं परं ऋषिभिः. Hare Krishna.
Thank you so much. Hare Krishna. So now let's look at the word for word meaning. What is the meaning? Saha. Again, now who is being spoken about? That Saha, that person is the son of Vyasadeva, the speaker of Srimad Bhagavatam. He is that Saha. So first of all, we'll try to get the context of the verse. This particular shloka comes in the context. The last verse was about yesterday's shloka. What did Vyasadeva do? The Vyasadeva, he collected the cream of all the Vedic literatures and histories and Puranas and anecdotes from the universe, and he presented it to Shukadeva Goswami, his son. So that was the last shloka, 41st shloka. First of all, why this shloka at all? Because you remember the last question of the sages? Shaunakadi rishis had asked 6 questions to Suta Goswami. And the last question was, now that Krishna is no longer with us in this material world, where is dharma? Where is knowledge? Where do we all take shelter? So that was their question. Everyone wants shelter. Even one gets married, it is said that one has entered grihastha ashrama. Because this word ashram is a place of spiritual culture, but this ashram word comes from ashraya, which means shelter. So everybody needs shelter. In fact, the whole varnashram system is shelter. We need shelter of a job to earn living for this body, and we need shelter of a particular ashram for nourishing the soul. Both are needed. So this particular shloka or the question that was asked by the sages is being answered very systematically. So now we are okay, you are asked now where to take shelter, where is Krishna gone, now what to do? Yes, where are the religious principles? I will tell you. So I will build up very nicely. He didn't give one word answer. The religious principles are in Bhagavatam, go and read. No, he built it up very nicely. Right? And after he is going to tell them that the religious principles and knowledge and Krishna has appeared as Bhagavatam. It is going to come soon. And then they will all want to hear Srimad Bhagavatam. Oh, please tell us. We would like to now hear Bhagavatam. So the way in which Srimad Bhagavatam is introduced is so amazing. It is not, that is how a scripture is very beautifully presented. It is nothing less than a great epic movie. Right? We get to know with lot of thriller plots and twists. So many things are there. It's very exciting. So now everyone is wondering why this topic came, but now he is going to come. So what is this? Saha. Because the subject matter of the previous verse was Vyasadeva taught this Bhagavatam to his son. Bhagavatam's name is not given as such. It is said the cream of all Vedic literatures. That's mentioned. The name is going to come very specially. So Sahatu Samshravayam Asa. So what happened? That was a private class. It was not recorded on YouTube, live streamed, Insta, nobody made reels. It was a private session between father and son. Right? So what did he do? Satu, but this personality, Saha, the son of Vyasadeva, Tu Samshravayam Asa, he made it possible in a recorded format so that we also can access it today. So there is an app called Audible. You heard of that? There's an Audible app, Audible website where people put all varieties of audio content, right? So Samshravayam means for everyone to hear once again that conversation. Maharajam Parikshitam. So Parikshit Maharaj. So it was for the main audience. Of course, there were so many devotees, sages, yogis, rishis who had all assembled there in the gathering. But mainly who was there? Maharajam Parikshitam. He wanted to make it available to Parikshit Maharaj. Through Parikshit Maharaj to the entire humanity for all time to come. Right? So, he made it available. Praya Upavishtam. And what was Maharaj Parikshit? Praya Upavishtam. He was basically sitting and doing upavas. Upavishtam means upavas. Not having food, not even water. And what to speak of sleep? Not even sleeping. He didn't sleep, he was not eating, he was not drinking anything. Prayopavishtam Gangayam. So he was sitting on the bank of Ganges. That place is there today. That place is called as Shukatal. That is called Shukatal. That's a Tala Vriksh. Yes, and palm tree is called Tal Vriksh. And underneath that, Shukadev Goswami sat and gave the class. And that place is renowned as Shukatal today. So here is where he sat on the banks of Ganges. And what did he do? Paritam Paramarishibi. There was other audience also. Paritam means to parikrama, we say, right? Parikrama means to circumambulate. So Paritam means surrounded by Maharishibi. Very, very great sages. Paramarishibi. It's not Maharishibi, Paramarishibi. All great sages. There are different categories of rishis also. Rishis are those concerned about public welfare. Then there are Deva rishis who are situated on the heavenly platform. Then there are Maharshis who are situated on the even beyond that, something like Maharloka. That is the place of Maharshis. And there are Brahma rishis who are the topmost, the highest Brahmanatva, or the position to be attained by any human being is Brahma rishi. It can be attained. It's not something that's born. Vishwamitra, Kaushika Raja. Yes, his name is Vishwa Amitra. He was a very cruel king before. He was an enemy of everyone. He became Vishwamitra. He became everyone's friend. He was a very, very tough person. Vishwamitra. He was enemy for all. That was his name first. Vishwamitra. He was the enemy of all, but later on he became Vishwamitra. Because through his sadhana, through his rectification of his actions, through to performing the devotional service practice, and ultimately submitting unto Vashishta, his arch rival, he went on to become Brahmarshi and attained the topmost position. Yes, he also became one of the Brahmarshis. So all these rishis were sitting, all kinds of rishis, Devarshis, Brahmarshis, Rajarshis. Rajarshis are Kshatriyas actually. Kshatriyas who have saintly qualities are called Rajarshis. So all varieties of rishis, Paramarishibi, they were all surrounded. So we can understand. If you want to know the quality of the content, you should ask. Of course, you can ask definitely who was the speaker. Oh, this speaker. This Prabhuji gives amazing class. This Maharaj gives nice class. But then you want to really know the quality. Who are all there in the audience? Yes, who are there in the audience, sitting in the audience and listening? Then we understand, my God, this class must be really another level. Who are the audience? Kindergarten children. That subject matter is not going to be very confidential or great. Those children don't have much of developed intelligence, right? Oh, this audience are all PhD. Okay, PhD, good souls, doctorate students, they're all there. Postdoc, the postdoc from the best Ivy League universities. My God, then the subject matter must be very, very, all press, media, everybody will come and gather their attention because the audience is, they are all humans with the highest intellect. And that is what Bhagavatam is also taking our attention. The Parama Rishibi, they were the audience. The king of the world, number one. Just look at the audience. Parikshit Maharaj, the king of the entire world. He was the main person, the main Shrota, and he was surrounded by the best personalities from all over the universe. You can take your attendance, right? We can take tick mark. Who are all the great personality, greatest personality, 1,000 or 10,000 or even 100,000 great personalities of the universe? Who are they? You try to make a checklist, everybody will be there. And they all did not need any poster, WhatsApp group, reminder, nothing was needed. They all got that inspiration of Paramatma within. And even among this Paramarishibi, there were many of the sages who were Trikala Darshi. You know what is Trikala Darshi? Trikalagnya is one of the yogic siddhis. This doesn't come in the Ashta Siddhis, it comes beyond that. This is one of the 8 siddhis, more beyond the 8 siddhis. This is described in Uddhav Gita, 11th canto, 16th chapter, where Krishna describes about the different opulences. And one of the opulences is Trikalagnya. They can see the past, they can see the present, they can also see the future. So if they want, they could have seen recording. What we all do normally, if you're given option, okay, devotees can come to temple, or they can join Zoom, or later on they're given recording. What is our option? Recording, Prabhuji. Correct. Let's listen the recording, and we'll listen to the recording in 2x mode. Why? Because we will save time. And these sages also can do that. They have that power, 2x, 3x, 4x, 5x, 100x, and still they will understand. They have that much power. They can fast forward, they can rewind, everything they can do. That is that. But they all prefer to do what? They all prefer to come and attend a live class. Yes, they wanted to be there physically. They could also say, okay, we'll log in from our Zoom. Zoom account. No, here in temple we don't have option. So at least once a week, let's all meet physically. That's what we're planning. Let's Sunday morning gather together and have a live class on Bhagavatam. That way we will have better connection. So at least once a week we should all be having live class. All right. So one of you can read the translation for me, for all of us.
Krishna. Don't see the screen yet, Prabhuji. Okay. Sukadeva Goswami, the son of Vyasadeva, in his turn delivered the Bhagavatam to the great emperor Parikshit, who sat surrounded by the sages on the banks of the Ganges, awaiting death without taking food or drink. Hare Krishna.
Thank you. Hare Krishna. Today we have a live audience also. He will read first paragraph of purport for us. Okay, Rohit Prabhu? Not now. I'll just explain a little bit more. Prayopavishtam means literally, Acharya has explained this, literally means sitting till death. It means till death I am not going to have any food, water or anything. Sitting down, fasting till death. Many of them do that. Many. I've seen many great devotees also doing that. Now we don't want to waste our time in bhojan. We would like to focus on bhajan. So they cut down all their eating, drinking. No. Now we just want to focus on the holy name. I've had many examples of Srila Prabhupada disciples and their disciples also. Recently I had gone to one place, and their very senior devotee, the pillar of the community, there was a great Vaishnavi, she left her body. And I was interacting with her family about her last days, and they were telling that mother really sat on last few days. She just gave up all kind of bodily activities, and she was constantly immersed in chanting the holy name. She really imbibed this mood of Parikshit Maharaj, and ideally we are supposed to hear Bhagavatam in this mood. Yes, we are told you are going to die in 7 days. So we are not going to plan, oh, where is what breakfast will I have today? No, we will be thinking of the subject matter. Oh, I'm going to die. Nothing is more important. In this mode, we will actually be able to hear Bhagavatam the way Parikshit Maharaj heard. Right? That's it. That's how it is. So this particular Shukadev Goswami, Godoharam Aste, he sat in any place till the cow milking was finished. But here Parikshit Maharaj was willing to fast till death. So seeing this, even Shukadev Goswami got very inspired that, oh, he is willing to sit fasting until death. So I will sit and I will speak. Yes. Medini prayo maranasane mrityu bahulayor. Prayo means, anytime prayo means fasting till death. Yes, that's what it means. So this is the meaning, Sabdakosh dictionary, they mentioned prayo maranasane mrityu bahulayor. So praya means fasting till death. Okay, Prabhu, you can read the first paragraph of purport.
Transcendental messages are received properly in the chain of disciplic succession. The disciplic succession is called parampara. Unless therefore Bhagavatam or any other Vedic literatures are received through the parampara system, the reception of knowledge is not bona fide. Vyasadeva delivered the message to Shukdev Goswami, and from Shukdev Goswami, Sud Goswami received the message. One should therefore receive the message of Bhagavatam from Sud Goswami or from his representative, and not from any irrelevant interpreter.
Thank you. There's this famous verse that comes in the Padma Purana. It says Sampradaya Vihinaye Mantraste Nishvalam Mata Ato Kalau Bhavishyati Chatvaro Sampradayinaha. So it says Sampradaya Vihinaye. If you are not connected to any of the Sampradayas or the schools or institutions of Bhakti, yes, Mantraste Nishvala Mata, whatever mantras you chant, yes, your mantra diksha is not considered to be, it will not bear the fruit. Yes, it's not going to bear fruit. That's why Atak, therefore, Kalau Bhavishyanti Chatvara Sampradayina. In the age of Kali Yuga, there will be specially 4 institutions. Because Kali Yuga tendency is, there can be any bogus person who can come and claim to be Guru and there will be millions willing to follow him. Happens. And that's why Shastras are very clearly told that the mantra diksha can be given only by these 4 paramparas. If you are in these 4 lines, your mantra will bear fruit. If you are not in these 4 lines, your mantra will not bear fruit. Usually mantra diksha refers to the Gayatri mantras. Yes, the second initiation. Whenever we call the mantra diksha guru. So even diksha guru is the one who gives mantra diksha. And that mantra refers to the second initiation. Right? But still even the holy name, the sadhana that we do, that should also be received in Guru Parampara. Right? Then what? Who are those 4 paramparas? Shri Brahma Rudra Sanaka Vaishnava Shiti Pavanah Chatvaro Kalo Bhavya Hayut Kale Purushottamat. Oh wow. What is being said here? Right? It is said Shri. Shri is the Sampradaya of Mother Lakshmi. Second is Brahma Sampradaya, in which we all come. The third is Rudra Sampradaya. The Sampradaya started by Lord Shiva. The fourth is Sanakaha. It means Sanakas, the 4 Sanas. Sanaka, Sanatana, Sanandana, Sanat Kumara. The 4 Kumaras of Brahma. Vaishnavaha. So these are the 4 Vaishnava Sampradayas. Yes, somebody wants to become Vaishnava, you should join this institution. And what these 4 institutions will do, Shiti Pavanaha. Shiti means the earth. Pavanaha. With their presence, with their preaching, with their initiations, they are going to purify this whole earth. Yes, the earth will be get rid of all the impurities. Anyone who takes shelters. And then Chatvaraste Kalau Bhavya. In the age of Kali Yuga, all 4 of them, what will be their capital? Yes, Hayo Utkale, Haya. They will become from Utkala. Utkala is what? Jana Gana Mana Vidayaka Jai Bharata Bhagya Vidata Punjab Sindh Gujarat Maratha Dravida Utkala Banga. It is the Indian national anthem. So Utkala means Odisha. Today's Odisha or Kalinga Desh is called as Utkala. And where Utkala? Where, Prabhu? Which city? Purushottamat, Purushottam Kshetra, Jagannath Puri Dham ki Jai. So this actually is an indication to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, where did Gaurang Mahaprabhu make his headquarters? He made his headquarters in Jagannath Puri. Of course, Shankaracharya also made his matha in Jagannath Puri, but Shankara Sampradaya is Mayavadi Sampradaya. Yes, it is a different school. It's not Vaishnava school. So his headquarters was Jagannath Puri and he took the quintessence of all paramparas. He took two principles from all these sampradayas and thus formulated the Gaudiya Siddhanta, Brahma Madhva Gaudiya Guru Shishya Sampradaya. And we are so fortunate to be coming from there. It will manifest from Jagannath Puri, that is there in the Shastra. Amazing, right? So this particular verse is coming in Padma Puran and Baldev Vidyabhushan propounded this verse in his Premamaya Ratnavali. He propounds this. So he is the one who took out this and prominently showed to the whole world. Dekho, see, 4 paramparas. It is there, we are existing, we are living it. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, our Gaudiya parampara comes from Jagannath Puri. That's his headquarters. Like that. Next. Somebody wants to read the second paragraph? Who is Service Bhakti Sundari Mataji? Go ahead.
Hare Krishna. Emperor Parikshit received the information of his death in time, and
he at once left his kingdom and family and sat down on the bank of the Ganges to fast till death. All great sages, rishis, philosophers, mystics, etc., went there due to his imperial position. They offered many suggestions about his immediate duty, and at last it was settled that he would hear from Shukdev Goswami about Lord Krishna. Thus, the Bhagavatam was spoken to him.
Mm. Yes, thank you, Mataji.
Hare.
So initially Parikshit Maharaj went there. Tammopayantam pratiyantu vipra gange cha devim dhridachittumishe dvijopasrishta kuhakastakshakova jashatvalam gayatu vishnu gatha. Parikshit was actually very clear. Tammopayantam pratiyantu vipra, oh great sages, I have come here, surrendered. Ganga cha Devi dhridachittumiche, with a fixed mind, dhridachitta, determined mind and intelligence, chitta, my chitta, I have come and sat across this, I am taking shelter of Mother Ganges, which is Vishnupadi, the lotus feet of Lords, the Lord's Charnamrit flowing there. Dvijopasrishta, oh great sages, Huakas takshakova, let takshak, that bird who is cursed to come and bite me, let him come and bite. I am not bothered. Chashatvalam gayatu Vishnu gata. I just want to take part in the Sankirtan, the glories of chanting Vishnu gata. He was very clear. But still, many other sages had different opinions. Because not all sages were pure devotees of Lord, but they were very great ascetics. So they all have different opinions. But as soon as Shukadeva Goswami walked in and came, that's it. Everyone froze. Although he was being chased by all the some ladies and some children who thought he was a madman because he was dressed with all directions. He was naked. So they came behind him. But as soon as they saw all great sages except Narada and Vyas, these two sages, everybody stands up to receive him in awe and reverence. And immediately they also understand, oh my God, he must be a really great soul. And then Shukadeva comes and takes the Vyaspeeth. And then he starts describing Srimad Bhagavatam. That's so wonderful. And even Parikshit Maharaj recognizes Shukadeva Goswami. Sanidhyatte mahan yogin patakani mahantyapi. Yes. So he says that Sanidhyatte mahayogin patakanti mahantapi. So he says that just like being in association, Sanidhyat, we are together. Oh Mahayogi, you are not yogi, you are Mahayogi. Yes, because you are a Param Bhakta. Sanidhyat. And I am getting your personal association. Patakani mahantyapi. Even the greatest of sins can be purified just by coming in contact with you. Right? How? Vishnu or Suretaraha. Just like Lord Vishnu, when he comes in front of the Asuras, as such, Lord Vishnu does not have any need to have any weapons to kill the Asuras. Lord Vishnu simply uses the weapon of Sattva Guna. So as soon as Vishnu has a Sattva, automatically all the demons who are in the mode of ignorance, passion, they will die. Anytime you want to curb the negativities around, increase your Sattva. We increase our Sattva, the Tamagun, Rajagun has to die. That's the principle. And that's how they die. So similarly, just like Patakani Mahantyapi, so I'm missing one line from the shloka. I just search. Patakani Mahantyapi Ish Sanidhyat Te Mahayogim. This comes in the first canto, 19th chapter. Sadhyo Nashyanti Vaipumsam Vishnu or Vasudera. Sadhyo Nashyanti. Immediately. It's not that it takes some time. Usually chemical reactions also in laboratories and refineries and all varieties of factories, they take a lot of time, right? There's a reaction time. But how much time it takes for your grace to destroy all the sins in the heart? Sadhyo Nashyanti. Immediately. Sadhyo Nashyanti Vaipumsam. Whoever it is. Anybody. Whoever comes. Pumsam means generally any human being. Vishnu or Suretra, just like Vishnu comes in. Sura means demigods. Sura Itara means those who are against the demigods. So such kind of personalities, they come, oh, they are all destroyed. That is the power of a great soul. So a great soul, a Mahatma like Shukadeva Goswami has the potency of the Lord to destroy all the anarthas in heart, their association. Especially when we sit at the lotus feet and listen to Srimad Bhagavatam. Yeah, next paragraph, who would like to read? I'll just check how much. Yeah, this is the last one. Somebody can read it. Okay, we give chance to Her Grace Anang Manjari Mataji. You go ahead.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Sripada Sankarsaya, who preached Mayavada philosophy and stressed the in-person feature of the Absolute, also at last recommended that one must take shelter at the lotus feet of Lord Sri Krishna, for there is no hope of gain from debating indirectly. Sripada Sankarshanacharya admitted that what he had preached in the glory grammatical interpretations of the Vedanta Sutra cannot help one at the time of death. At the critical hours of death, one must recite the name of Govinda. This is the recommendation of all great transcendentalists. Sukadeva Goswami had long ago stated the same truth, that at end one must remember Narayana. That is the essence of all spiritual activities in pure essence of the eternal truth. Srimad Bhagavatam was heard by Emperor Parikshit, and it was recited by the able Sukadeva Goswami, and both the speaker and the receiver of the messages of Bhagavatam were duly delivered by the same medium. Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
I just wanted to state that Shankaracharya, the greatest philosopher of the Mayavadi school, so he is many times misunderstood. His teachings, Mayavadam Asatshastram, it is Shiva himself actually who tells to Mother Parvati. This comes in the, even Chaitanya Charitamrita quotes this particular shloka, which comes in the Puranas, Padma Puran. Maya Vadam Asatshastram Prachannam Paudamishyate Maya Veva Mayeva Vihitan Devim Kalo Brahmanya Rupina. This is actually the conversation that happens between Shiva and Parvati. He says, Mayavadam Asat Shastram. I will preach Mayavad. What is that? It is not Shastra. It is anti-scripture. It is not scripture, it's Asat Shastra. Yes. So most of the atheistic teachings, they are called as Asat Shastra. These atheistic teachings. And Prachannam Baudyam Ishyate. It is Neo-Buddhism. What is Buddhist philosophy? Buddhist philosophy existed even before Buddha came. It's there. Buddhist philosophy means there is no soul. That is called Buddhist philosophy. So it is Neo-Buddhism. It is something that Buddhists can easily take. Somebody who is Bauddha follower, he can also accept. That is the purpose of Shankara coming. For the Bauddha followers to again come back. Mayyeva Vihitam Devim. Please understand that personality will be me only. Kalau Brahmanya Rupina. I will come in the Kali Yuga as a Brahmana. And I will spread this message. But although he spread many messages, Shankaracharya's teachings, if you read, he says that Brahman is Paratattva, Narayana is Parat Paratattva. He mentions this, right? He clearly mentions this, that Narayana is beyond the Brahman, beyond the ordinary matter. And what is the end conclusion? Conclusion was very nice. Bhaja Govindam, Bhaja Govindam, Bhaja Govindam, Udamate. Samprapte sannihite kale nahi nahi rakshati dukkun karane bhaja govindam bhaja govindam bhaja govindam mudamate. So this was his conclusion. Bhaja Govinda means worship Govinda, worship Govinda, worship Govinda. Oh, grateful. Mudamate, foolish intelligence. Samprapte sannihite kale. At the end, everybody has to face samprapta. You will definitely, whether in life you get anything or not, one thing you will definitely get. What is that? Sannihite kale. You will get the time of death. That will come. And nahi nahi rakshati dunkrin karane. He is telling that your grammarian skills, your Sanskrit knowledge, Because in Shankara's times, all he could see is followers. They were all into mental speculation and word jugglery. These things will not save you. He's telling them. I liked one particular shloka very much, and I would like to, just because it's mentioned, this is the 11th shloka of Bhaja Govindam. This is Ma kuru dhana jana yauvana garvam hariti nimesha kala sarvam maya madamidam akilam hitva brahma padam tvam pravisha vidritva bhaja govindam bhaja govindam bhaja govindam mudamate. So what he's telling, Ma kuru, hey, don't unnecessarily brag. Ma kuru garvam. For what? Dhana, jana, yauvana. These three things. This is what garvam. This is the boasting ability everyone has. You look, I have this much wealth. Dhana. It will get over. It will finish in this life. If not, you die. It's somebody else's. Yes. Jana. People. People who are hanging around with you, people who laugh with you, people who go to movies with you, all these people will leave you. When one problem comes, everyone's going to leave you. You will be alone. This is a sad reality of this world. Yes, nobody will stand with you. All those friends will be all gone. The laughter will be gone. The good times will be gone. You will be all alone. This is a harsh reality of this world. Yes, Yauvana, youth. Yes, everybody is proud of youth. We see old people, we say, hey, what is this? You're slow. You can't do this. Look at us. We are having the speed. But youth, when it will go, when the hair will go off, it starts like this, slowly, slowly, slowly. And oh my God, my hair is gone. My teeth is gone. My smooth face is gone. Wrinkles. Everything has become white color, gray hair. We call silver liners. In no time it's all going to go. You just wink of an eye, that is also gone. Then why are you proud of? He's asking. Mahakuru, that's why don't do garvam. Mahakuru garvam. For what? Dhana jana yauvan. Vritti nimeshatha. Kala sarvam. So kala, the time is so powerful, it is going to nimesha. Before you wink, that's what? Harati nimesh. What is nimesh? Nimesh means winking of an eye. And Krishna and all the demigods also, they are called animesh because they don't blink eyes. Demigods don't blink their eyes, so they are called animesh. So nimesh means that wink of an eye. 1/16th of second we say na, power of persistence in science. Harati nimeshat kalas sarvam. This time is going to steal everything. Maya madamidam akilam hitva brahma padam tvam pravisha viditva. So please, Brahma padam tvam pravisha viditva. Please understand. Viditva, know it. Hari. Viditva, please understand that you have to enter into the kingdom of God. Go back to God. Asatoma sadgamaya, tamasoma jyotirgamaya, mrityoma amritangamaya, uttishtata jagrata prapya varanam nivotata. Get up. You have to go. Maya idam akilam hitva. Give up this world of Maya. So very strong teachings of Shankaracharya. Right? So he mentioned this. And same thing Shukadeva Goswami also says. Etavan Sankhya Yogabhyam Swadharma Parinishthaya Janma Labha Parapumsam Ante Narayana Smritihi. In the end, we have to remember the Lord. That is the ultimate end. So life is a preparation, death is an examination. So throughout life we prepare by sincerely trying to chant the holy name. And this preparation will be helpful at the time of death. So today we learned from Parikshit Maharaj's preparation. And both these personalities, Shukadev and Parikshit, they both have connection with Bhagavatam. One heard Bhagavatam, one spoke Bhagavatam, and both attained perfection. So both hearing and reading of Bhagavatam, hearing, reading, speaking, anything in contact with Bhagavatam is always successful. Even distribution. We're distributing Bhagavatam, that is also speaking Bhagavatam, it's Kirtan. We do this, we are going to attain success. Alright, we have 5 more minutes to go, so if devotees have questions, they can ask. Yes, Prabhu.
Prabhuji, wonderful class. I have a question, Prabhuji. You mentioned in our last moments of life, we should listen to Srimad Bhagavatam, stop eating and drinking such as what Parikshit Maharaj did to truly receive the knowledge properly.
I didn't recommend that. I said devotees do it. I have seen this. I did not instruct. You all have to do. Otherwise, you will not go back to Godhead. You will fall down. I never said that.
Okay, please forgive me for a misunderstanding, but I wanted to ask you, Prabhuji, when to know if someone is prematurely trying to surrender to the Lord or truly at the last stage of their life? Because there are sometimes medical treatments available to save a person's life, or even listening to scriptures, there's no loss, even if you do live longer. I wanted to ask you that. Sometimes I'm thinking of that if you think you're on your deathbed, but you live longer, do you choose between medicine or Bhagavatam, or you can have both?
Ideally, we should do both. Why? Because there is Deha Dharma also. So when medicines fail, the doctors will come and tell us, आपको अभी दवा नहीं, दुआ की जरूरत है. They will tell. Good doctors, they will tell. You don't need medicines now, you need prayers. Yes, one can try, because the only reason for one to take medical treatment and prolong the body is I have not yet attained the perfection in my bhajan. Yes, if I die now, I know which planet I'll go to. So I really, and that is not going to go back to God. So I'm not ready yet. So that is the only reason I want to intensify my bhajan. And yeah, I don't want to perfect my bhajan. I want to intensify my bhajan. I want to do more. Because of course, Krishna is very merciful, but I am not done enough. This is the mood one has before, for the reason for medical treatment. Medical treatment is not because, oh, treat me so that I can enjoy more. Some more. I want to eat that particular dish. I want to visit that particular place. I want to enjoy this skydiving once more in my life. These are all my unfulfilled dreams in this body. I want to do it before I die. That's not the goal. The goal is I want to intensify my sadhana. If that is the mood, we should definitely, and in that mood, we should take care of the body. Okay. And body gives up at one point of time. Usually devotees are on we are on the deathbed. Yes, we also heard about a devotee who was on his deathbed. Right, so that time, yeah, there's nothing that works. That also intensifies the seriousness. But it's not necessary everybody who's dying will become serious, no. Doesn't happen. So you have to cultivate that seriousness right here, right now. Okay, so we would like to pause here for today, and I would like to extend my gratitude to all the wonderful devotees who came online and offline for giving me this inspiration to speak on the subject matter of Srimad Bhagavatam, Granth Raj Srimad Bhagavatam ki